Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Inside the Box, our iClone content review. Today's episode we're going to change it up a little bit. In the past we've been working and looking at props and sets, and today we're going to be looking at some character designers by a well-known iClone content developer, Vit3D. We're going to be looking at the comprehensive pack, which is the PR character bundle. As you can see here, it comprises a whole bunch of their work and incorporates all of their main PR characters, PR standing for photorealistic. As you can see here, they've got the starter bundle for both male and female. They've got their Mr. Strong pack, their Beast motion pack and Beast character, fighter character, commando. They've also got some boots and the superhero content pack itself. So when you look at the actual packs themselves, it also has the heads that I forgot to add in here, are male heads. You can see all of the actual individual content packs on the Real Illusion content store under the Elite Developer section for Vit3D, and you can see the total price if you bundled them all up would be around $226 combined, currently on sale for $129. So let us take a look now and go inside the iClone stage so you can get a sense for the characters themselves in the real-time application. So I've gone ahead and loaded all of the avatars onto the stage itself. As you can see, we've got the 7 main avatars. I'm just going to go in order that they're showing on the screen here. We're starting with the PR male base pack, starter pack. So when you look at the characters, obviously they're all very, very well sculpted. They're defined. So if you're looking for that pudgy kind of a look with the skin and the mesh diffuses, you're not going to find them with these packs. These are geared towards more of the fit character base. The actual strength of the character itself is in the mesh itself and the texturing. You see I'm zooming in fairly close to the skin on here on these characters, and you can see the quality and the level of detail, particularly in the face. You can notice the bump map with the eyebrows themselves, and the actual skin itself has a very nice vibrant look. That's obviously due to the actual texture maps themselves, the diffuse, the bump, and the specular. So we'll take a quick look at those when we launch them into our photo editor. You can see the actual face itself. You can see the bump map for the face, so it gets the level of detail on there, and you can also see the specular map that allows for the look that we get within iClone itself. And this is with default lighting, nothing fancy done to it. So overall, very, very quality application. I'm going to just slide down the list. Same thing for the female. We've got a nice model itself. The poly count on the actual base model is still quite low, 27,000 when you look at the base male. When you look at the female, it's 28,000. This is my favorite character in the list. I'm going to jump to this one actually, which is the Beast character. So you can see it's kind of a cross between a human and a werewolf type character, kind of very Wolverine-esque. Again, very, very high sculpted detail on the body. The hair texturing is well done on the actual character itself in the right spots. It really acts a good accent. Great feet on this Beast character as opposed to the standard human feet. You can see that it does have the actual Beast type feet on the character itself, and obviously the hands as well with the claws. And again, when you get in on the character close up, very, very high level of detail. One of the best parts for me in this particular character is the facial hair. You can see when we're looking at the face itself, along this area here, the actual beard itself kind of comes off the skin. it provides a very, very nice enhanced look and rolls up over the ears as well, giving it that very animalistic look, but again, done so in a very, very well manipulated fashion, so the character himself looks very, very strong. And the heads, again, same thing, high level of detail. It's got the very piercing eyes. He's got that kind of heavy brow look for the character itself. You can puppet these characters just like you would any other of the iClone characters. Pretty straightforward. You can see in here he's got the beast teeth when you're looking at there, so it's not just in this. So if you do have him talking, very good detail in the mouth as a whole when you're looking at this character. So overall, very, very, very strong character development for these things. And again, that's my favorite character, but going down the list, we have the PR Strong, which is the base for then turning it into a superhero as well. We have the PR Commando, which is a military application, as you can see, of the model. We've got the Summer Sporty, which is a very much, again, a bodybuilder type of look. And then you have the Fighter, which is a large, strong, more in tune with the along the lines of the beast body shape in terms of its physicality. So those are the base models of the PR system. Again, very, very strong when you're looking at the overall caliber and quality of the character design. Now, the pack itself also comes with some other features when we're looking at the characters themselves. You have the PR base. If you locate, actually, I'll just jump back and show you where they're located. Obviously, under the avatar section, we've got the different actual folders where the characters are all located. They're all easy to find under their own individual folders. PR is the initial starter, so that way they're all located in order. There is a shoe pack that comes with the overall super bundle. Again, when we're going back to it and looking, this the PR5C shoe pack and flat shoe pack, as well as the boots pack, is included in the starter, the PR character bundle, which is not the starter, I should correct myself there. The full bundle that has all of these items in it. So going back to it, you can see, again, we've got the shoes that we can add on to the characters themselves, either the flat shoes, you've got the superhero boots that we can add on, and then you've got the actual starter shoes and the boots themselves. So this is the regular boots, which come with the Commando himself, and then you've got the starter bundle pack for the actual shoes themselves. In addition to that, we do have some hair for the PR5. It comes with the Gwyn and the Chuck hair, which is fit to the characters' heads. The PR Chuck character has the Chuck hair fit to the PR5 head, as you can see there. We'll get a close-up of the face for you. So you can see Chuck's hair that's fit properly to the actual head itself. And then we also have the same for Gwyn, for her hair, that you can apply directly on, and it's been sized and to fit obviously the PR base itself. Moving on to some of the materials themselves, or sorry, not the materials, the gloves. We have the superhero gloves and Mr. Strong gloves that you can put on, and then we have different nails that you can put on that come in for covering up the regular hands themselves. And in the materials themselves, if we do go back to the media section and then go to materials, you will see that there is the starter pack. There's different makeups that you can apply onto the female character, and I'll pop these on for you as we go here, so you can just see some different makeup designs that apply to the PR face. You can see there that was highlighting in her lips and her eyes, and then the a very strong look. But then you can obviously manipulate those texture maps yourself should you choose. And then there's also the superhero materials, as you can see here, that can be applied onto the Mr. Strong, which is this character here, that you can then turn him into a superhero using the materials themselves. The pack also comes with some motions, and the motions themselves, when we're looking at the main structure, again, everything is under PR2. We've got the motion under Commando, which you're going to just see is I'm just using it on the beast itself, but it's basically a pose for him kneeling down with the rifle. And we also have beast motions, and the beast motions themselves obviously would be applied so that you can get a different view for what the beast himself can do. So they've pre-built some good motions for this particular character, and again, this is what makes this character to me the best of the bunch, because of the high musculature of it. Sometimes these super uber muscle type characters don't really fit in the main grand scheme of things for some things, because they're too over the top. But I find for a character like this, they are exceptional, and this one really does fit the bill very, very nicely for some pretty high quality rendering. And there's also the uppers and bodies, the clothes themselves for the characters. If we're looking at the base character, PR base, the upper body, there is the regular upper bodies that we can change, but the starter bundle has the different clothes, so that way it is a bodysuit, very similar to the clone cloth structure, that you can in turn take and apply your own textures to. And in the lower, you'll see here there's two different styles of lower for the PR5 male that I'm just going to load into the system there, so that you can take a look and see them both there. So as a whole, again, that then makes it very, very easy to texture however you'd like it. You can see the actual diffuse, and you can create any number of looks that you'd like to for that particular character. Now, it isn't a G5 interchangeable, so you're not going to swap this out with a clone cloth for Chuck very well. Sorry, you can swap him out for Chuck itself, but it's going to have a bit of a different look on him if you load the original the PR5 upper on it. I'll get back to the base level here for you, so you can see what he's looking like when you're loading up the Chuck uppers on it. So you can have the actual thing, but you'll see that the mesh itself obviously adjusts a little bit. So you couldn't use it, but you'd have to obviously tweak it to apply if you wanted to interchange and throw a G5 on there. Again, it's not too bad in certain spots, but in certain other areas it'll change if you're doing the look, and then you're basically creating just a regular Chuck character. So if you do the upper and the lower character body, so let's take a look at a lower body for Chuck applied as well, and then that way we're basically removing the definition of the body, and we're basically giving him back a regular Chuck body, but you're keeping the PR5 head in essence. So you're basically just replacing the mesh with the Chuck. You'll notice there that he doesn't have the high definition body shape anymore, but again, it is an option for using the heads if you so chose to keep the PR5 head and then swap out to a different type of clothing option for yourself. So overall, again, very, very high quality characters, great stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing what more comes down the pipe from Vit 3D, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Inside the Box, and we'll be bringing you more reviews as the weeks go by. Thanks for watching.